Hey everybody, Trista Polo, local coordinator for the Hudson Valley. And Cullen, Haskins and I ran into each other randomly on the internet and decided to get on a quick Zoom. How you doing today, Cullen?
I'm doing awesome.
Now, Cullen, you know we have Phil Guido coming to town on Saturday this week.
Oh my gosh, I am jealous. Phil for sure, and I may be preaching to the choir to some of you, but those of you who are unaware, Phil is one of the top trainers in the entire company. So Trinity and I look up to Phil and Sue and just think the world of those guys and what they were able to do to build this business while still, Phil was still like running a pharmacy, like spinning multiple plates, but yet still found just enough time to build his own franchise and work his way out of the pharmacy so he could spend more time with his kids and be there for his family. And man, he not only does he know how to build a business, but he also is him and Phil are amazing, or him and Sue are amazing retailers.
Yes.
Move a ton of products. So I'm super pumped for you guys because you guys are going to learn a ton from Phil when he's there this weekend. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, you're so right. But we are also pretty excited because you are coming to town to the Hudson Valley in September.
I'm pumped to come. Thank you for asking me.
Well, you know what's really funny is I have seen you train both inside of marketamericashop.com, and I also had the opportunity to see you train in other venues as well, and I was always blown away by your training. But here's something weird. People in the Hudson Valley haven't heard of you. You're like this best kept secret up here in the Northeast. So I would love for them to hear a little about what they can expect when you come to the Hudson Valley in a few months. So before I let you talk, I just want to let everybody know you're a director, $18,000 to $25,000 in 4 weeks. You're part of the $1 Million Clubs. You've earned over $1 million in residual income, you and Trinity have. And you've built this business together, as I understand it. Plus, you have 5 amazing, beautiful children. And you really grew up in this business in Chicago, but you're in Tampa now, which is awesome.
Yes.
So what can people expect from having you come to the Hudson Valley?
Well, it's really a testament and a testimony to the 2 to 3 year plan as to why people don't know who we are. Really, Trinity and I never got in the business to be these, professional speakers or on the speaking circuit or what have you, but we did get to build the 2 to 3 year plan, and we did so, and we built the business up and got the business to about 10,000 in a 4-week pay cycle. I worked for a pharmaceutical company, Bayer. I worked in their maintenance division of a manufacturing facility in South Chicago. So I was a very hands-on guy. If it was going to fix something in the factory, that was me. And I actually loved what I did, but I was married to those 12, 16-hour days. And so I'm sure some of you watching this video are going to be able to relate with that because I enjoyed it, but at the same token, they were not going to cut my hours back to 10 hours a week anytime soon. So that was what allowed us, to look at a B plan that could turn into an A plan. And, my wife, Trinity, she got her degree in TV, radio, and broadcast and learned the same thing. That people in the broadcasting world would, be there at, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to then do the news at night. And so it's like, man, we have a choice. We can either do what our parents did before us, which is work super, super hard and miss all our kids' functions, or we could make a change and over a 2 to 3 year period, follow the unfranchised system, step by step, build it up, get home with our kids. And that's what it produced, Trista. And that, to do that and then take some time and really just manage and help our team, because we had enough earners on our team that we didn't have to be there all the time. We didn't have to dig in the trenches all the time. And that's what we bought into as well. And then, what was it, like 3 or 4 years later, then we decided, okay, it's time to get back in the trenches. And then, in 18 months, we went from, 10,000 to 18,000,
Wow.
National to director. And then we took another, 4 or 5 years and just kind of were coasting because, again, 2 to 3 year plan and JR made the plan too great. Just in a great way though, because it actually produces the fruit that JR says it's going to produce if we do the work. And so we were able to, be the coaches, be the room mom, the room dad, be at our kids' functions and all that. With that being said though, Trista, I think the number one lesson for a lot of people and what they're going to learn from me is that I am very direct on what we need to do. But a lot of times that's what I needed was, I needed Kevin and Dennis and like a Phil Guido to be very direct with me and don't fluff it up. And this is what you do. And if you do this, it's going to produce these results. And if you shortcut it, it's not going to produce these results. And I'm a very systemized guy, because of the job I worked in. It was like, if I did the work, I had to sign off on it. It was my signature. It was my reputation that was on the line. So integrity is everything to me. And so, it's the system and structure that Market America provided that allowed, an average couple like Trinity and I to earn above average income and be able to sustain it for many years based on enough earners on the team. And that's been a big blessing. So with that being said, there's so many great earners with the company that are rocking this business out that, usually if Trinity and I aren't in the trenches building, we're really not speaking a lot, right? So, and that's awesome, because that's what it's all about. But now, like, we're in the trenches, we're building, we're rocking it down here, Team Tampa Bay, and making things happen, and we're blowing it up. I'm just telling you, like, this area, crushing it, and Trinity and I are personally crushing it. So, timing is right. So you approached me, Trista, at the perfect time because, when we're been building on, I'd love to come do a training and just share what we're doing in the past and what still works today, which is pretty amazing.
That's great. And timing is everything with this business. Isn't that right?
It is, 100%.
Awesome. Well, we are so excited to have you on September 8th, and tickets will go on sale tomorrow on our Phil Guido local. And so we can't wait to see you.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I just hope everybody watching this video does whatever you have to do to get in front of Phil Guido. I'm telling you, just even the training on, the daily essential packets and trial marketing and the systems that, Phil follows are proven to work for the average person, part-time, check off the boxes, do the work. And then we're going to build into convention, and then from convention, build into the seminar when I'm there, you guys. So I'm looking forward to finding out who all the up and coming leaders are, because I want to know who's going for the challenge. I've joined your Facebook group, right? Trista invited me into the Facebook group. So I'm going to kind of keep a finger on the pulse. I want to see who's in it to win it. And one thing I love about our company to you guys, last little challenge for you guys, is the challenges are a playing field. Doesn't matter what pin level you are, or, super galactic field, whatever. Trinity and I hit every challenge. When we're growing, we hit the challenges, you guys. We're in the trenches, we're hitting the challenges. Why? Because we're going to duplicate that with the new people we're working with. And then, of course, our team's going to follow suit with that. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to turn your business up a notch and say, I am committed to hitting this challenge. And I want to acknowledge you guys along the way. And I'm going to be paying attention within your Facebook group as well. So don't be surprised if I jump on a Facebook Live here and there or something like that. But
awesome.
I'm going to encourage you guys to turn the business up, because your reason why should be the reason why you're working the business, and not the reason why not to take action.
Very cool. And I think that's a great note to end on. We are looking forward to seeing you on our Facebook group, and I know you'll be watching. So now we know that. We'll be making sure to show you what we've got in the Hudson Valley. Eyes on you. Thanks so much, Cullen. We can't wait to see you in September.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.